Hello everyone, it is Anoxy. I'm going to hop over to my talking page for a second because we're going to have a conversation before I even start today's stream. Are y'all in trouble? No, my viewers are never in trouble. I absolutely adore my viewers. They are amazing. My mic is going to be in trouble in a second. Motherfucker doesn't want to work with me. Thank you. Okay, so as the title of the stream suggests, we are moving to a new planet. We have a couple things to do that I'm going to get started with before we leave Nar Shaddaa. But we are going to be Gonederon to Onderon today. And why does that matter? Well, because lore. And I'm pulling it up on my tablet, but so with Star Wars, because of the buyout of Disney, and I hate to blame Disney, but this is not necessarily a blame, this is a reality. Because of the buyout of Star Wars, because of the fact that they changed lore, you now have Legends and canon. And per Legends lore, the Mandalorians, known as Mandoa, or Mandoade, I do believe, literally children of Mandalore, are a nomadic group of clan-based people consisting of members of multiple species. Now, did they start as a particular species? Yes, they did. Per this, they began as humanoid Toung species from the planet Coruscant, and they moved away from Coruscant, and in Legends canon ended up, I gotta get to it, they ended up on a planet called Duxon, which happens to be a moon for the inner rim world, Onderon. Why did I make sure to say that? That is because for those of you who are used to The Mandalorian and current canon lore, you have heard a lot of Mandalore, which is a planet in the outer rim that is supposedly home to the Mandalorians. You have to remember, first of all, there is 4,000 years between current canon lore and this Legends lore. There's a really big space here. So, I promise I will do my best to drop tidbits of information as we play to kind of catch people up who may only know current canon lore. But I promise when I tell you that it's not the same as what you know. Okay, and I promise I'm not trying to pull one over on y'all. It just happens to be older lore. So, I hope we can have fun. We are going to be heading off here in just a moment. Let me get to the loading screen. I'm actually going to load it up. Game, there we go. Alright, so we have fought our way out of the docks. I want to go to the bar, which we haven't even entered the bar. We never entered the bar in this entire sequence. And I kind of did that on purpose. I was kind of trying to avoid certain things. We're going to leave that here. Oh, I really need to do that. That reminds me. Oh, yay. Told you fire up your engines elsewhere. I've never seen this before. Why can you not be persuaded? You come on like fire, then douse me with smothering efflux. I just don't have the time right now, or ever. Your Leku tell a different story. I can see the twitch. That's revulsion, you shutta. You must give me one opportunity. Good bargain for you. I'm not interested in your fantasies. Why don't you leave the girl alone? Keep pressuring her and I'll make it my concern. God, I hope I didn't just get dark-sided points for that. Bro, she just up and left. Okay, we just killing people in the bar now. Okay. Uncoordinated dancers, you can go. She didn't look so bad. Vaga will be furious if I cannot find new entertainment. His last dancer was a relation of mine, and thus he placed much displeasure upon my shoulders. You yourself are quite a specimen. Perhaps you would be able to work. Okay, so I am going to be doing that. And I understand I just really went through that very fast. I did that on purpose because we are going to talk to him again in here in just a minute. And we will go through all of those wonderful things. But I need to do this. Vaga the Hutt make big trouble for all us. It is the exchange boss Goto who make big trouble for Vaga, who get mad then make big trouble for all of us. Vaga not even see visitors now, not unless they come to talk to him about Goto. He not let them in, it's all he sees. Vaga might be big meal even for Gundark, maybe whole Gundark nest. So, experience points. But we are also going to go talk to this man. What tribute have you brought me? I'll return later. So, essentially, just like Romana, I am now getting money from them. Is it mildly unethical? Sure. Yes, we're going to talk about that maybe eventually. Duros. Oh, dude just fell over. Okay.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash are you looking for?
Getting enough Juma juice.
So, well, you're in luck. I got plenty of it. Costs you 100 credits for a flask big enough for what you need, no more.
Fair enough.
Flask, aged to perfection.
Okay, so we have the Juma Juice canister. Now y'all get to watch me degrade myself. We have to talk to Twi'lek Domo. What do you need of me? Quite simple. All you would have to do is bring a willing female that would meet Vaga's standards to me. If she could dance well enough, then I would take her to dance for Voga, and you would be paid in return. What about me? If you're willing to do it, that would work. I'll do it. If I have to. The dreaded, the required, apparently, golden bikini. I like how they don't take away my lightsabers. God, I thought the underwear at the beginning of the game was bad. Follow me, I will escort you to Vaga. Don't be nervous or he will be displeased. He will not be pleased. Oh, now they get rid of my lightsabers. It's so reminiscent of, like, armor you get for women in fantasy games. Send her in. I would much rather see her dance to listen to your tired recitations. I like how I'm just kind of swaying. And he's asleep. My master frequently becomes drowsy watching dancers. Your services are complete. Dancer's outfit, yay! Watering urn, pour Juma juice in. We're gonna walk around the corner. I'm gonna put my armor back on. Where did they get those boots? And God, my calves look horrible in them. Sleepy time. Okay, so we are gonna go back to this. Because, yeah, fuck that. Okay. Now to steal from this man before talking to him. Oh, another rebreather mask. Awesome. Chemicals. Use the security. Oh, a lightsaber. What color? Yellow. Nice. Another yellow one. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I already have a yellow lightsaber? I did already. Who has it? I think it's Atten. Okay, now that we have... I think we've stolen everything we can steal. Now it's time to try to wake him up. My master is currently resting. Please wake him for me. He fell asleep watching me sway. He can chill. Tell me about the hijackings. What can you tell me about Goto? Infuriating one. He is the one I wish to see lying in a pool of blood. What has he done to you? Forced to cease. Citadel Station is looking for that. If I can take care of Goto, will you agree to fuel Citadel Station? A fair deal for Telos. This is getting ahead of ourselves. First, Goto must be dealt with. I'll be going now. Okay, so what that did is it literally just advanced this. Vaga the Hutt has informed me that he has a large fuel supply from Slaheron that he would be willing to trade, but he will not dispatch any of his freighters until they can be safe from Goto's hijacking. Which means, unfortunately, we have to figure out who the fudge Goto is. Oh yeah, only droids are allowed in the warehouse. So we have at least finished that. Okay. Now we are going to make a short run back to I don't know why I'm running through this, but I am. We are going to make a short run back to Telos because I want to collect the credits from Romana before we head to Onderon. So. The footsteps. The footsteps of doom. But yeah, we're going to go to Onderon after heading there. Which way is the way I want to go? I know it's not that way, but where's Gita? Is Gita this way? No, that's him. Codin. You buy. Let me see what you're selling. Control cluster. Which I don't need. We'll buy that item. It's relatively well put together, so run. Run. Oh, she was this way, damn it. Full circle. Let's see what you have. Damage +3. That's actually not bad. I have a couple of those. Okay, I'm buying that. I'm, at this point, so tempted. Okay, so we're going to go back to the ship, and I'm going to tell you what I'm tempted to do. So, as I showed on one of my last streams, There is a way to dupe lightsabers. I don't like doing it. It involves Vsauce. And I'm so tempted because silver is such a rare color and I have such a hard time finding it. Purple is my main, so we're gonna roll with it, but I'm probably gonna make one of mine silver because I love silver as a lightsaber color. Cutscenes. That involve Goto, the droid. Like the droid Goto.
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Meditation envy?
Why don't you go sit on a rock?
Calm down. What is your problem?
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, you know, Atten, sometimes it's no wonder you can't figure yourself out the way you lie to yourself all the
Yes,
time.
there is a duping glitch. I'll
I've
talk
talked to
about it in a
lot of
minute.
people in my line of work, but I never met someone who wants to get lost more than you do. And I've got a pretty good idea why, but not the whole picture. I will, though. My advice? Come clean before I find out.
That guy, I don't trust him.
I do. I mean, he's alright, I guess. He's like someone who watches too many holovids. Or teaches them.
Yeah, you're right. He's boring.
Yeah, and that puts him a few ranks up the ladder from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not boring.
No, you're more like a shifty, lying idiot with a tendency to complain about every little thing and offer only small bits of helpful advice if pressured. He'd get beaten to death on Nar Shaddaa almost as soon as he landed, though.
Oh, that's good to hear.
He was the one I used the most. That's what's funny.
Oh, well, it's not really a competition. I mean, you're kind of an idiot, Atten, and you don't shower enough, and you scratch your equipment when you think no one's looking. Don't take it too hard, though. That still makes you better than most people I've met on Nar Shaddaa.
Thanks.
I've never
Stop
seen this
watching
one.
her. She's got enough problems.
Oh, that is so great. I've never seen that. This one I think I have.
Here.
Because I told her everything.
Ah, and now you are free.
Yeah, so no more threats, no more of your requests. You and me, we're done.
Did you ever think I truly held you? You're more of a fool than I thought. What truly held you was you, and let me show you why. I once held the galaxy by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you fear. I wielded power like you cannot imagine. Everything I saw was awash with possibilities, spreading outwards, touching everything else. I saw all of that, all that the Force is. And only when it was ripped from me did I truly see it. And I know what lies buried within you, that you hide with your desperate thoughts, your guilt, your lusts. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something
I love her, but I hate her at the
strongly,
same time.
it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious. Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel, and I shall ignore your pathetic attempts at freedom. Now leave me, murderer. I have nothing further to say to one such as you.
She's like insane. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Back to main menu. Upgrade items. Upgrade item. Let's see. Hold on. Bat. So 1d6 physical. Ooh, massive criticals. 2d6. Nice. Okay, emitter. Do I have a better lens? Blaster bolt deflection increase 2. I think I'm still gonna go with the Kunda lens just because it's better for me. Massive criticals. We're gonna assemble that. Yeah, now it's 7 to 25. Accidentalian crystal. Improved diatom. Upgrade item. I want to show you all. Yeah, see? I love them, but I hate them at the same time. Because I think watching a silver lightsaber might be a little difficult, so I am going to make it purple. I do just absolutely love silver lightsabers. So let's see who the hell I gave a lightsaber to. You. Okay, we're going to go back to Atten. One second. There we go. And we're going to give him that one, and we're going to give him that one. What color is that? That looks different. Huh, I'll have to take a look. Upgrade items. It's yellow. Oh, that one's orange. Okay, hold on. I think I have an orange. I do. Okay, so now they at least match. However, I want his to be blue. There we go. Alright, let's get Fund, Bondar. You can have that. Upgrade item. Nextor. Velmarite. Dragite is fine. Oh, an improved deflection emitter. I'm gonna have to put down one of mine. Upgrade item. Okay. Yeah, see, blaster bolt deflection. Deflection, not defection. Yeah, lightsaber. Blue lightsaber. Hi, Fei Fei. But yes, there is a duping glitch that involves Vsauce Mar. And what you can do is you can put a lightsaber on Vsauce and you can make it into another color. See, these are orange as well. Which really makes me want to change his. Hold on, what do I have two of? I have green. Okay, we're gonna make Atten's gonna be green, I guess. So essentially is you take Vsauce Mar, you give her one lightsaber, you max it out the way you want to max it out, and then you change the color in it, you assemble it, you open it up again, you assemble it again, and it creates a dupe. You save the game, you reload the game, and ta-da, there you go, you have another lightsaber. It is something that I'm like, I know exists, but I don't necessarily want, you know, to 4 energy, 5 energy, emitters. That's what I want. Deflection emitter. Okay. So really quickly. Oh wait, no. There's someone I need to talk to. So, and she stands in here. I love that she stands in here with the HK unit. So I don't have its vocabulator, but we are going to talk to Mira for the same reason why we talked to Atten.
Can I ask you something?
Something wrong?
Well, you have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm, at peace. But
God, I wish I had a glow.
You.
When one is in touch
Well, it shows.
with the Force.
It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and the disciple. But it's just the Force.
I like how she was like, for a minute there, I thought you and the disciple, brown chicken, brown cow, but no. There are some questions. Were you raised on... Oh, nope. Okay. There's some questions. You seem restless.
Traveling, being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Too quiet?
Doing something somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like
Yeah.
Nar Shaddaa?
It's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity, aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
An interesting way of putting it.
Yeah? Didn't think I'd hear a Jedi ever refer to Nar Shaddaa.
Life has a certain energy about it, especially Nar
Same
Shaddaa.
philosophy for the disciple.
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you. Nothing, never mind. So we gained that.
Yeah, something wrong?
There are questions I wanted to talk. Hold on. I screwed up. Were you raised?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there. I just ended up there.
What happened to your
The war.
family?
The first one against the Mandalorians. Had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story. You hear it all. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
They died
So-
in the battle?
After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
Well, there's a lot you can do. Bounty hunting isn't easy,
So I used it to make credits.
but you don't kill
Yes, I
your
had to.
targets.
And bounty hunters, the good ones, don't ever need to kill a target.
As an orphan, maybe you know life is
Oh,
precious.
do I? Is that it? How you could ever possibly hope to understand? Jedi don't have family. I know what happened at Malachor 5.
I forget she gets
know
very mad.
Jedi didn't care about life there.
We did what had to be
Get away
done.
from me.
Okay, so now we have to go meander this way. This is a whole rigmarole.
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't survive on Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't.
Did you know
I've
Mira?
known people like her. Maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull.
Nothing, never mind. Meander back. I don't know why you have to talk to him. I don't know why you can't just go back and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm a dipshit. But the game requires you to go back.
What do you want now?
I wanted to
Don't worry about it.
apologize.
It's just a sore subject with me.
I am sorry
Well,
that you
well,
lost your
they're
family at
That's how that
Malachor.
story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of lost people out there, scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes it's like you can almost hear them, like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
All things are connected.
We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
Let's leave it then. Yay, more influence. There's some questions I wanted to ask. Tell me about Hanhar.
That's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. He's more vicious than that. And it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead.
What
I
happened?
didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you
Do
mean?
you really want to hear this?
Yes!
Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
Do you know what species he
No
is?
idea. He's just...
We
Hanhar.
know, he a
Hope
Wookiee.
there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though. He's the equivalent of a mad calf hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hett's men said Hanhar killed his own tribe, but those two crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
So he was
No,
a
not for
slave?
long. Once off planet, Hanhar escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Why was he wearing those
I always thought
cuffs?
he just liked using them as weapons.
It's good he
Well,
broke
before you
free.
get too proud of him, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3 or the ID cluster colonies?
Weren't they
Right.
destroyed?
That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
So how do you factor in?
And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it. He's been hunting me ever since.
So he wants to
I
capture
kinda
you?
understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, Hanhar's got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
That doesn't
Well,
sound too bad.
Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, is unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge.
What do you mean?
A life debt to Hanhar is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
What if someone else saved his life?
Probably. But if he had multiple life debts, especially to humans, Hanhar would probably go mad. He was angry before, sure, but he'd be 10 times worse if that happened.
Ah, my phone's going off. Worse?
Hanhar's tough. Really tough. And when he loses it, it's like nothing can stop him. Seen him shrug off blaster bolts, Bothan stunners, and even survive a freighter crash on Dursan 3. He keeps coming.
Any regrets that he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's gonna show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
Any chance he's
Trust me,
still
if he was
alive?
still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Hanhar never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
So how did you
Well,
save his
when I
life?
was on Nar Shaddaa, I made someone mad. Mad enough for them to send Hanhar after me. Turns out they were even able to get him cheap. He heard about me and wanted to hunt me down, for sport. He didn't think I'd be much of a challenge.
You proved him wrong?
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the Nar Shaddaa docks, and he'd set one too many proximity mines to cover the escape routes.
Why use
I
mines?
think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk through them. Thing is, I knew Hanhar's supplier, and the trigger signatures for the mines. It was pretty easy to broadcast a signal to blind their sensor receptors for a minute or two. I figured that would buy me enough time to move through them and get away.
But it didn't
Like I
happen
said,
that
I
way.
disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. And Hanhar was pretty fast on my trail. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and Hanhar was caught right in the middle, and he survived. Barely.
Barely?
He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast. All the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the flash. I had the drop on him, and even blind, he knew it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar, more like an echo of it. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't do it. He was in pain. He was helpless. So I dragged him out of there enough to get him to safety, and he kept hunting me ever since. He said he'd pursue me to the edge of the galaxy. No matter where I ran, he would find me and break me. That I would always be prey.
Sometimes it's stronger to spare life.
I've thought about that moment a lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance.
Nothing, never mind. Okay, so we got that.
Nothing wrong?
Something I wanted to ask. Now we have to go... Why don't you kill your targets?
But not if I don't have to.
But you don't seem to hold back.
No, it's different. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy.
Nothing, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, something wrong.
So we have to ask. You seem restless, too quiet, like Nar Shaddaa. How so?
One of the biggest cesspits and it's got a life to it.
Gray showed me how to listen.
Maybe one day.
Haha! Come with me and let me show you.
And when you show me, don't.
Okay, so what we just did, mind you, is like Atten, I just talked her into letting me show her the Force. So now I will have... We didn't get Beodor. I'll have to look at my party. But I think... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jedi characters total. So yay. But now, before we leave the planet, before we go Gonederon, and technically Telos first, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna stand right here and talk to Mira.
Why are you stopping?
I wanted you to stand here and
I've
listen.
been by here hundreds of times. There's nothing special about it.
Close your eyes. I want you to hear Nar Shaddaa. At least she might have actually closed her eyes. Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
Awaken.
I can feel this planet. I can't shut it out. It's louder now. It hurts. All these people.
I can train you to become something greater.
That's what I want. I'm sure of it more than anything. I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I don't want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted. When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
I mean, don't we all?
That sounds all right.
I can at least teach you to accept them. We have created another Jedi Sentinel. So, we're gonna look real quick. I am so light, it's not even funny. But hello, Lexi. By the way, yes, Absinthe, you did hear. You did hear, Duo. I was finishing up, I'd finished my Duo a little bit ago, and I went to open my phone because I had a notification, and it dinged at me as if I hadn't done my Duo. And I was kind of offended because I have done my Duo. So. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Now we actually get to outfit Mira. let's do that one. What are you? I forget. Your dexterity. So this works for now. Okay. But hello, Wexy. Hello, hello, hello. It's nice to see you. Alright, now that we've finished... Oh. Every time I enter the ship, I swear to God. Oh yeah, it's Kreia being creepy again. Because, you know, Kreia gonna creep. I feel like she is just the puppet master. You actually saw her get around him. That's what was funny.
Betrayal. All thoughts of me will slide from your vision, from your mind, like water. You know who I am, but you will be unable to voice it, to remember it. What does a Jedi see? Only what I allow them to see.
Kreia, you're fucking with my people. I don't like it. There's Visas. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go through... One to 6, 3 to 8, 4 to 14. There we go. Blaster rifle 1 to 12. Let's take a look and see what I have. Onasi. Oh, an Onasi blaster. Awesome. 2 to 11, 2 to 11. There we go. Alrighty. So we are going to go... back to Telos. And we're going to do two things. I want to go to the Dobo. I want to talk to Romana, and I think we might try to talk to Lieutenant Gren and see about if that helps with anything. Ow. So we are relatively done with Nar Shaddaa. There's a couple times I'll have to return, like to talk to the slavers and things like that for credits. But like Romana, they only give credits when you've leveled up. So technically I could have stood on Nar Shaddaa, leveled myself up and gotten, I think it's like 1,600 credits. I don't want to do I don't want to do that because I wanted to go to Romana first. I wanted to go to the merchant here. And then we will roll through and go from there. So I do love Telos. Like, I kind of wish it was easier to go down to the surface. Okay, so interestingly enough, so for as like I want to say antagonistic as they are to each other, Atten and Disciple make an amazing party. like those two together were fucking boss, and it's absolutely hilarious that that's how that worked, because they are so antagonistic of each other. Because men, not even really men, it's more like it's more like jealousy, because it doesn't have to be men. I've seen women be jealous too. Notice that the droids are no longer there. We've already seen them in Vaga's warehouse, and we freed B4D4 from his toxic relationship. Alright, so we are gonna go here first. Hold on, did we ever... Okay. Here we go. Dendistobo. Just let me shop. Now, I don't think he changes. He's got random Bazak cards. Show sell list. Weapons. I have 3 of these, and I will never use them. So we're gonna sell them. Short Sword, Rhodian Deathblade. We don't use it. Okay, we have 2 Twi'lek spinning blades. Those are expensive. I mean, they're not. Yeah, we have another set of those. We have 2 sets, so we'll just sell these ones. Oh my god, that shock staff. Damn. But I don't want to sell much more. Oh, I can sell these. Systec. I'm selling the ones that I know we're not going to use. Like the Scout Enforcer, which I love the fact that I can build those. I like that I now have a bowcaster. Okay. Armor. Go down to the bottom. Carbonite. Bio assault spray. So it's not bad. Energy collector. What's the difference here? Oh, higher ion. Okay, okay. Not bad. Sell that. I wanted to put one of those on T3, so droid reference database, perception sensors, that'd be a good thing to put on T3. Okay, so oh wait, hold on. Just let me shop. Now I want to see something. I don't technically need it. I don't. But I want it, so we're gonna buy this item. Okay. We have a shielding visor. Okay, close. Okay. Do. Oh, we want to go to Romana, but she's in here, so that's no big deal. So we can just go. Watcha. But yes, hello, Lexi. Hello, friends. Oh, he better not be. Oh, he is. Yay, I'm gonna have to go give my son sugar soon in a minute, probably. Lots of Twi'leks. Could you get out of my way, Hara? Yes, give them to me. Okay, so I haven't. I have, though. Hold on. Could have sworn I had. Okay, well, I don't have anything. She doesn't have anything for me right now. Oh, well. I know that I upgraded myself on Nar Shaddaa, though, so that's interesting. Let's talk to Lieutenant Gren.
So you've returned. What is it?
Okay, so I can't talk to him about anything right now. We are gonna go back to Dantooine. I want to go to Durala. I want to try to get some more crystals and lenses for my lightsabers. And she's one of the only places that I'm gonna get them very easy. So we're gonna go there, and then from Dantooine we will go to Onderon. I realize I have spent like an entire hour not going to Onderon, but a solid 10 minutes of that was actually just talking to y'all, so I don't feel so bad. every time.
At last you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. First, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
I like how she just outed herself as a Sith point blank.
Among us.
You know the truth. I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot
Notice how they keep referencing her and an echo?
Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
God, that sucks. Okay. Meander. Alright, we are gonna go to Dantooine. In, I would say, about 2 minutes, I have an ad coming up on Twitch, so I will be taking a quick break during that ad. I do apologize for everyone over on YouTube. It's just easier for me to use that time to, you know, go refill my water, stuff like that. So I will be doing that once the ad actually starts. It usually tells me I have an ad coming, but then like 3 minutes later, it's like, oh yeah, we're actually going to start that. So we finished Nar Shaddaa to insofar as we can finish it right now. We're heading back to Dantooine purely for Enclave loot, and then we'll be going to Onderon. And probably during my break. My break might be a little longer than normal. Yeah, my break might be a little longer than normal because I am going to give my son some juice. His blood sugar is going down, so. Alright, we're going to take him and him, because honestly, they're my best party members. Oop, I glitched myself into the ground there. Oh, hold on. That looks broken. Okay, so we're gonna meander. Alright, my ad is up. So I'm actually going to stop right here. We are going to be going over to the Enclave in just a minute. I am, however, going to pop my Be Right Back on. I'll be back as soon as I can. 2 to 3 minutes tops. And then we will go back to talk to Grumpy Durala. Alrighty, and I am right back. As I said, just took me a minute or two longer than normal. So I had to go get my son, Orion, some sugar in the form of apple juice. Now, for those wanting to know why, that would be because that is his blood sugar, which I realize it's backwards, but it's 171 going down at an angle. Now, what does that mean? It means he's going to continue to go down for at least the next hour, and in all reality was likely to stop around 100, which is not low. But once he is at 100, his basal will kick in and he will continue to go down slowly, so we avoid it. What do you sell? Can I see what you've got? Let's take a look. HK processor, which we don't need. Alright, so that's fine. We are gonna meander to Dorala. I've already gone through the Enclave as much as I can at this point in time. So we're going to meander to Dorala because they don't make them leave for some reason when everything's going down. You'll notice there are suddenly so many less mercenaries than there were a little bit ago. We're gonna run through the rocks, Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. I forget that I always have to do that. Alright, now we're gonna talk to Dorala, because she is the one.
I heard you were responsible for driving the mercenaries off this rock. That's good. Dantooine was getting too crowded for my taste. I've still got some Jedi junk left to sell.
I'd like to see what you're buying. Okay. 1 to 6. Ooh, buy that. Okay. Could buy red if we wanted. Here's an emitter. Improve discharge cell. Beam lens. Disrupting emitter. Synthesize Kunda. Discharge energy cell. Malachi apprentice. Dark Jedi robe. I really want this Jedi Master robe. I know that I'm never gonna wear the damn thing, but this isn't a bad one to have just because we keep running into so many damn droids. That's also not a bad one. Okay. So
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
okay, so we did talk to her. Now let's go talk to the guy who actually sells weapons here. He should still be here, so I think we can go. Oh, hold on, there is a target to attack. Let us go take out the Cathhound. Is it a required thing? No. Do I want to? Yes. Why? XP. Point blank XP. So we have those lightsabers. We have parts now. I can put them in while we're here. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're going in here. You get so used to being able to run fast.
Those mercenaries were pushovers.
I'm not even going there. Alright, we're gonna...
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best.
Oh, P is gone. Okay. So he flat out gone. Okay, let's just run through. There's a workbench here. Oh, there is one on the ship, I guess. Nah, we'll do it here, and then we'll go back to the ship. workbench. Upgrade items. Plus this allows me to kind of upgrade the ones I want to upgrade. Dexterity. Okay, assemble. $7 to 25, 5 to 34. No, that's okay. So I want to go to this one. Okay, D6. Okay, so this is the one I want. Because that's much better blaster bolt deflection. So now I have a +9 to my blaster bolt deflection, which is importante. Random settler. At least there's one settler left. Alright, so we are going to head out to Onderon now. We're Gonederon. We're Gonederon, because I'm trying to be witty. I'm not very witty. Okay. More cutscenes.
Got a minute?
I'm a little busy here. What is it?
Won't take more than a minute.
All right, I'll work while you talk.
Look, your friend, the Jedi, you know her from way back, don't you? How much do you know about her, really?
Her? You mean the general? Yeah, during the war. If that's what you mean by way back. Can't say I know too much about her, though.
Better than anyone else on this ship. Just give me
Oh
your
God,
opinion,
we're gonna.
okay? And don't laugh.
I'm trying to work here, Atten.
I was just wondering if you thought maybe she and I might...
Being serious.
You said you wouldn't laugh.
You are being serious. Atten, she was a general. I was just a tech. Your guess is about as good as mine.
Well, what's your guess then?
I'm getting back to work.
Hey! I'm being serious here. You're laughing at me? I'll put you on the scrap heap, you walking tin can.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Don't worry. He's just jealous. Look how we're all just kicking it back here.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
We're in the Hawk.
There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids. You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs.
We're here for a minute.
Your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
I like how technically it's G0 T0, but Goto is just so much better. We're not done. Oh no.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
We love
What's
that
wrong with my
remote.
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Which hopefully is never. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so this is where we get to get a little bit of dark.
Yes. Is there some? As anxious. The fact we are even having a conversation, and of course,
I had some questions. Do you know anything about the HK droids?
I have encountered some, purchased the service of others.
Why are they hunting me?
I asked them to. To be honest, I believe that was always their intention, but it seems their directive was dormant for some time.
Do you know where they're coming from?
No, I do not. I do know that there are a surprising number scattered throughout the Republic fleet searching for you. What they will do now that you are found is easy to predict.
What are they doing in the Republic fleet?
As protocol droids, I have discovered that when they are used in negotiations, they have a predictable pattern of sabotaging whatever peace treaties they are involved with.
Why doesn't the Republic know?
Has no reason to investigate otherwise, and any discovery of their true purpose has been concealed by well-timed accidents.
And you haven't acted?
Their behavior is predictable, of course. By monitoring their presence, I know which worlds will suffer civil wars, planetary conflicts, and Republic bombardment. You may
Other questions? You wanted me to save the Republic.
factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Maybe if you pay me?
The destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa carry a cost that would take you several lifetimes to pay back. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, more decisively. I am not unsympathetic to such greed. For every system you stabilize.
If you have the credits, that's all I needed to hear. Then let's hear what needs to be done so I can get some credits. Tell me about Dantooine. I have resolved Dantooine. What else needs to be stabilized? Restoration efforts. I'm getting tired of being blamed. I had other... Nothing, never mind. The downside is with him, you are always going to get dark.
What have you brought me? As anxious.
Had other questions? What capabilities does your droid possess?
Guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make, for the most part, it will fall.
And if they do?
Core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. I will not allow you to interfere with my operations and plans.
I don't like him. What skills does it have?
Droid scrambler that you may use against mechanized opponents to randomize their defensive and offensive protocols. Use it, and it will cause droids to wage a civil war in their programming, and they will turn on their allies.
So he's good against HKs.
But it is enough. In addition, this unit comes equipped with a portable cloaking generator. It will allow it to enter places undetected in reconnaissance mode.
Good to have you floating with us. Nothing, never mind. Alright.
Yes, is there... I am willing to indulge some of
Wanted to ask about Volga.
that pile of incompetence.
What a poor
Challenge he turned out to be.
god.
However, though I am
How so?
Well, he still represents a powerful economic base, and as short as his arms are, his actual influential reach is much greater. I imagine that now he is free of me for a time, he will resume shipping operations throughout the galaxy.
Why is that a problem?
The Hutts serve only the Hutts, and their trading practices only serve to undermine an already weak republic.
What did they sell to the Republic?
Slaves, low-grade fuel, and other commodities.
And you didn't?
But my efforts were to bolster the Republic, not take away its wealth.
You said fuel?
Yes, I attempted to force the Republic to turn to shipping fuel from Paragas rather than buying it from the Hutts. Before you blew up the planet, of course.
So Volga has fuel that could be supplied to Telos?
Bankrupt the Republic. I certainly don't hope that you intend on pursuing such a business venture. In the long run, it will do more damage than the failure of Citadel Station.
I agree dealing with the Hutts would only hurt the Republic.
Whatsoever will only bleed the Republic dry.
A lot of your operations on Nar Shaddaa were carried out by droids.
I also use them on board my ship for defense. But that in itself means
The droid in the Pizakton was built to play, to lose, and to watch other players.
such a droid to watch and predict the flow of the game.
The swoop racing on Nar Shaddaa was being dominated by a droid.
Swoop racing on Nar Shaddaa does indeed have its profits. But that in itself means little. I assure you, I am as flesh and blood as you are.
The bit off the docks who was murdered by his droid after he had found that frequency was being used all over the moon to relay information.
Unfortunate when an intelligent sentient dies on Nar Shaddaa. It is also unfortunate that thousands die such deaths on the smuggler's moon.
I think you use droids in your operations because you are a droid.
How insulting. But I suppose I should accept such arrogance from an ex-Jedi. Now, is there something else you wish to know?
Nothing, never mind. Okay, so I think I actually have to talk to him again. I wanted to talk to you.
Indeed. Now, is there...
Oh, I can't yet. Nothing, never mind. Okay. So... I really only have gains with him. Like... Ah, that sucks. Okay. Nothing, never mind. Okay, let's see. How bad am I? Not bad. Okay, I'm still pretty up there. Okay. Now we can go to Onderon. Oh, before I do, though, let's go through, make sure everyone has what they need. We'll add that to him. That could be fine. You don't have shit. Okay, we'll give you that. Give you that. You can have a flamethrower. You have that. We'll also give you that. Okay. Kreia is pretty held up. She doesn't have... There we go. Dexterity, computer use, anatomy library, agility, Droid lockup bypass. Okay. Droid stabilization. Let's. Yeah, that might be the best bet we got right now. Okay. Combat Enforcer. We're gonna give him one weapon. Vsauce is good. He's good. Okay. Now to go to Onderon. March it up. Onderon. So we have upgraded lightsabers. We have upgraded droids. We have done a lot. Let's go see what it amounts to on another planet. Because we have Onderon, and then we gotta make the rounds again, and then we have Korriban, and then I can't remember what next. It has been years since I've played the game to that extent. Now we get to sit here. Yay! Hopefully. We're saving the game.
Well, this is Onderon. Looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
God, he looks so silly in that.
I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
See, the willy-nilly shooting in the spaceport just is so weird to me because it's
We've
like you're...
taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
I'll man the turret, just keep her steady. We didn't do this in the last one, so... We're gonna try to roll around. Trying to only take shots when I know I've got a hit. As I take willy-nilly goddamn shots. Where are you coming from? Damn it. I'm kidding, these guns are slow. Oh, you diddly done pissed people off, didn't you, Atten? There's one. 2, 3. Okay. I'm really bad at that.
I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us...
We're going to the moon anyway. But now we've caused a lot of trouble. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me over on YouTube. And here we are on Duxon, and as I said at the beginning of the stream, none of what you're about to see regarding the Mandalorians has anything to do with current canon. Most of, well, actually, no, rephrase, I can't say none. Most of what you're about to see regarding the Mandalorians has absolutely nothing to do with current canon.
You know, just once I wish
just so
someone
we
was
know.
but no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts.
Where did we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
How
Taking a
badly
little
is the ship
damage, nothing too
damaged?
serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
What now?
The space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice, I doubt they're just gonna forget us. Well, I don't like it. Onderon is about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us.
We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle in a few spots around here.
We need to get to
Until the ship is
Onderon.
repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small
Mechanics.
flick darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings.
Let's head to the
Well, if you go,
outpost.
Be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. She fought here once, and there are things here she must see.
She fought here? Why didn't she say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
It is actually really kind of an interesting way to put that. So, alternate route to Onderon, Duxon. After your space battle above Onderon, you were forced to land on the jungle moon of Duxon. You need to find another way to get to the city of Isis, Isis, on Onderon so you can find the hidden Jedi Master that might be there. You've landed on the jungle moon of Duxon. The Mandalorian War started from here. Kreia says there's an old outpost. Maybe there you can find some transportation. So, we are going to take Beodur and Disciple. That is who we're going with. We are in a jungle that is constantly raining. I hope y'all are ready to listen to the dulcet tones of a thunderstorm for the next 2 hours. Alright. Mechanics. Oh, and a weird cat thing. I like how I didn't bring a single distance fighter.
You have left me an opening.
We just decided to go full force. I want to see something though. Computer use, demolition, stealth, repair. Okay. So he is who I wanted to bring.
I've got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might...
Okay. Possible friends. I love possible friends. Oh, we're just gonna roll right ahead, aren't we, Disciple? I just got stuck.
Me an opening.
There we go. Okay, first things first, we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at these remains. Duxon is one of those planets where I do a lot of exploration. Because there is a lot of things to explore, honestly.
You have left me an opening.
Notice though that I just did like 75 and 20 and still didn't immediately kill the animal. So, salvageable parts. Parts and components. Skeletal corpse. Datapad. Revan says we must take Duxon. Our wing of military droid carriers are to fly in low and drop our payload onto the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave the way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We're expecting heavy resistance, and if the droids can't take out the anti-turret air turrets, this is going to be one short mission, but we cannot fail. If we do, the Republic is lost.
What's going on?
So, fix it. Access remote droids. Turn to root menu, access. Repair computer core. Access remote droids. Log out. Okay, so we've at least repaired it and gotten some interesting data. So, off we go. That's as far as I can go. Now, I know you can... Well, how many repair parts do I have?
What's going on?
Okay. So...
Yes, General? That old thing?
I didn't mean to...
He's all... something...
Do you have any shields? I could... Never mind. Okay. So we have repaired that droid, and it's going to walk ahead of us a bit. Notice just all the bodies. There's so many bodies. Okay, you come here. So that's one. So we're gonna leave the droid alone because there's one more up ahead that I want to repair. So we're gonna just look. Skeletal corpse. Detonator gloves. Nice, nice. Mechanic. Plus, honestly, I don't mind having to go.
Orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
Force channel. Chicho. Nope, only good against Jedi. Single opponents, not good for many opponents. I mean, it helps my regen at least. Many opponents. Okay, we're just gonna stay with this one. It's good for many opponents. It doesn't necessarily care about blasters. Oh look, Duros. God, they're annoying. Beodor, you adorable man. Okay. That's what I wanted. And now that will help us.
Let's go.
Okay, it will help us if I actually engage the droid in repair mode. What? Where is it? Cannot be. Okay, it's locked in fire support mode. Okay. Well, you know, fire support is fire support, I guess. Time to go talk to them. You have led us on a very fine chase, human. The battle above was your doing. Our ship is quite damaged. Throw down your weapons. Yes, your bounties are worth more if you are still very much alive. I didn't start the space battle. Your view is narrow, human. The battle was your responsibility, whether you admit it or not. In some sense, we're doing you a favor. The reception you'd receive on Onderon would be a cold one. I'm not surrendering to you. I don't... I refuse to give in. I don't. I'm not gonna. Right, remains. Ooh, nice. Plasteel cylinder next to a case on the ground. Okay. Something up this way. Looks like there remains a Republic ship. Wreckage. Thermal detonator. Yeah, we get to listen to the wonderful stylings of a thunderstorm for the entire time we're on this planet, so I hope you're prepared for that. Ducks and jungle. Ow.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Again, I love getting to see those, but it's also like, I wouldn't know these things. Really? You droid pieces of crap. Another violet crystal.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
The amount of blaster deflection I have.
It's failing, Master.
We're gonna level Beodur up real quick. Why it wants me to put any in treat injury, I don't know. Okay, the amount of these that I'm finding is kind of sad. Like, there's just so many. See the body of a Mandalorian soldier. He was killed in the last 3 to 4 days. Door is impenetrable to anything but high-grade explosives. It's okay. We'll find high-grade explosives. Like how he's just sorting through me.
Together then.
And here is where things go to hell.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here?
What What is with Mandalorians and this damned moon?
When we reforged ourselves after XR Kuhn's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Our ship crashed. We were forced to land here.
Few visit Duxon by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
Lead on then. I don't think I could live here. Just all of the rain. But somehow it's not raining here. Please explain that to me. Every time we're in the jungle, it's pouring. But then you get 500 yards up and no rain. And here we have Mandalore.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
I thought the Mandalorians were disbanded.
Scattered perhaps, but we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
I thought Mandalorians were just blasters for hire.
Mandalorians have fallen from the path of honor and are now no more than common mercenaries. But that is changing.
I'm trying to get to Onderon. Do you know how I can get there?
It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
How can I prove myself? So there's nothing you can think of?
Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. All the activity forced my men to stop before they finished. The charges need to be detonated before anybody comes across them, so all you'd have to do is flip the switch.
That sounds too easy.
If there was anything you could do, and I told you.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
I like how he says that, like I am not going to explore every inch of this moon and be utterly annoying while doing so. You gave me side quests, mofo. Is there some sort of problem?
No problem. I just don't know why Mandalore let you roam free. I don't. I'm Kix, the new quartermaster. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military-grade surplus. It's not free.
Let's see what you have. Miscellaneous. Armor. I want those. Weapons. Show sell list. Where is it? Okay, close out of that. Mandalorian guard captain.
We've called off our patrols outside the camp. But without our patrols, some of the larger beasts may be around. None of us will be around to bail you out of trouble. You've been...
Larger beasts?
Reports of a Zarkeg wandering the paths around here. If you see one, stay out of its way.
I'll keep that in mind. Nope, it's not you. Not you. You're one person I need to talk to. to you, though. What I love is they did still use, like, one particular, accent. Anything I can help with? I have some praxis.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle sent...
Let's get to work fixing it.
I can take a look.
If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the train.
If you don't have one on hand.
Most space squads. Finding one here would be difficult.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
Canox ate it?
Problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
Goats! So how do you propose I find it?
Every Canox you come across, you...
Okay.
You change your mind.
What's the problem? Where can I find Canox? So how do you propose? I'll start looking. Okay. I did that wrong the first time. Broken wires, damaged, repair. We have fixed the wires. Yay.
Any progress with the repairs?
Fix the power cables.
Otherwise I would have been able to get to the...
Alright, before we do anything else, before we talk to anyone else, we're gonna go fix that relay, and then we're going to talk to a couple of the people in camp. I'm gonna do some battles, for absolutely nothing other than honor. And then... hold on real quick. Brain. Okay. Was looking for something, just making sure I was doing it right. Okay, time to telemetry computer. There we go, we're reprogrammed and fixed. Now, to do a mild amount of underhanded tactic. Are there rules?
No fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak
Why do you fight?
History is one of battles and wars, but there are times when even we must deal with peace. The battle circle allows us to hone our skills by fighting other Mandalorians. It pales to what we really thirst for.
I'll be going. Okay.
The Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle.
I am a real warrior, thank you.
They lose if you want to try and fight us on.
I want to fight.
So you will no weapons. No, put your weapon away, Jet. Step into the battle.
I like how he acts like I don't know how to do this. First of all, you're very easy to, like, you're level 1. Gotcha.
The match between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is just a recruit. I'm not surprised. A challenger has expressed in... For Mandalore! Oh, here to watch him fight?
I want to fight.
Defeating Davril, you have gained, since he is the challenger.
What would be appropriate?
For training, it is best to... It is something neither one of you I will send a...
We're gonna fight with our... He can use a weapon, I can use my lightsabers. Which makes this all the easier. Bye-bye, Kex.
Between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you want to fight again, let me know.
So I noticed they fixed something, because before I used to be able to activate a Mandalorian melee shield and still go into the fight with it, but I can't now. Battle circle.
Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist in. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand.
I probably should have healed. Oh, I'm fine. Don't need to heal. Oh, I forget he has decent... I like how he can just jump away from me in that armor. Come on. I'm gonna lose this one. We're gonna have to do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin. Tagrin is the clear and honorable victor. Come back if you want a rematch.
That sucks. Third challenger was the first truly worthy fight for you. You feel you've lost no honor. He's a tough opponent. Okay. Let's heal up and do that again. Because I'm actually going to change my armor out. Okay.
Here to watch a fight. You choose to fight just fist.
Yeah, I know. Fist and foot, blah, 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 blah. Oh, he's already kicking my ass. Hold on. Kind of hoped the better armor would make a difference. It appears it's not going to. Okay, hold on. Let's just go with basic attacks and see what it happens. Maybe I'm better off not doing anything special against him. That is so weird. I am going to lose again. Looks like basic attacks is a better idea for him though. So I think maybe if I start in the beginning, it would also probably help if I changed my form. Yeah, I've gotten better at this one, so we'll have to try again. So I've got myself swapped. Yes, I know, thank you. Okay. Strength enhancer. That would up my dexterity, which would make me harder. Gonna do that. I'm gonna go power gauntlets at this point. Okay, powers. Yeah, we'll do the big heal. The big heals. Okay. Now, let's see. Do I have max dexterity bonus? Defense bonus, max dexterity, skills. What does... Okay. I don't know why we're going to use a Sith suit, but we're going to use a Sith suit. So. We're going to hope this actually does anything. Okay, we're surviving a little better now. Sometimes adding just a little bit. I'm not necessarily in the outfit that I want, but... starting to miss more. Don't like that. Ooh, this is getting way closer than I want it to be. How are you missing still? Oh, I don't know what else I can add. Did I win? Holy shit, I won. It only took changing everything about my outfit.
No one can fight a champion until they have proven themselves worthy. And it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must observe and deem your actions worthy. There are two champions in the camp, Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle circle is closed to you.
Hey, we at least did it though. Now to do some hella heals. Then we're gonna put myself back in that. I'm gonna stay with that. Pheromone package is gonna be my best bet. Lightsaber time. Oh, wait, hold on. I want my lightsaber in my right hand. Thank you. Okay. So we've done that. Now to finalize and get ready to head back out into the raining.
So, you're the Jedi the camp's been talking about.
I might.
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Are you sure he's dead?
If Kumas wasn't dead, he'd be back already.
I muted to open that.
His body, just bring it back.
Why do you want the body?
At this point, I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse.
If I find his body, I'll bring back his gear. Alright, so now we gotta talk to this dude again.
Any progress?
Both the camels.
Look, I have some extra parts.
Okay, so we got that. There's nothing more for me to talk about now. So, now into the jungle we go. Mandalorian.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole. This time.
I don't want to kill you. There must be other ways to prove yourself.
No great enemies to destroy.
Why fight again?
Young to fight in the Mandalorian wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity.
I really don't want to kill him.
Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the forefront of battle. This has been denied me. What little
I don't want to kill you. I refuse. I refuse your challenge. Okay.
If you head out into the jungle.
Alright, so I know we came up from. Hold on. We came up from that direction. We already know that's there. So let's actually go this way towards the south first. And I know that it does not look like I'm going south on the map. I promise that it dips south. Mechanics. Ooh, an Ebola.
Defend yourself. You have left.
Oh, you are adorable, Beodor. It's... Yep, let's go help Vader. There we go.
This won't take long.
I like how they just go invisible when there's a threat. They don't actually do anything. Alright, so let's go to the south.
What are you doing out here?
Why are you here?
I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrol. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship.
Ship?
We could pick up on sensors. It was bigger than your ship. Most likely a freighter or dropship. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was
What have you found?
corpse here. Looks like a scout. Pretty green too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart.
Canucks. I like how they just say different things.
If there's more, we need to take them out.
I'm always up for a fight. Let's find him. Okay, so he's gonna go east, I'm gonna go west, and we're gonna go in a real big circle.
What happened to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's her! Get her!
I have so much deflection, it's not even funny. Come at me, bro. Shockingly, Beodor is actually useful now. So many corpses. Sadly, ducks and ooh, and a Chani Vibro sword. Hold on. Five to 16. Damage bonus, attack modifier. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that.
Something you need is going
Gonna go back to me. Round and round the jungles we go.
Staging camp up here.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported...
2 more? Nothing is worth...
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
I like how I was able to take out the humans like that. Just wrong game, I know. Proper unlimited power. There you go. Proper fandom at least. Alright, let's take a look. We'll go this way first.
Take them down.
God, his swords look so cool now. I love how ridiculous they both sound when they're fighting. Just how do you like that? You've left me an opening. It's the most ridiculous shit. It's a nice addition, you know, like the game has mild camp. Okay, the game is mildly campy, fine, whatever, but it's also just fun. Alright, you gonna give me your remains? No, you're not. Detonator, press button. Piss off huge herd of animals. Proceed to wait for animals. Proceed to electrify animals. Okay. Remains. Nothing helpful there.
Let's go.
Hey, you. you can't get it now, I will totally upgrade your level. Ah, but you can. Awesome. Solo mode, because I don't want anyone else moving. Alright, and now to go through this entire room before I do anything else. Lots of droids. Still seems almost like it's been too easy. Getting all the mines before I poke the bear, which is technically a droid, but we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, turn off solo mode. Go back to my character. Activate the droid. Bash droid. Piss off droids. Electrocute droids. Proceed to do so repeatedly. Now go through the room. Ooh, superior grip. Nice. Not that I need a grip because I have a lightsaber. We don't use the grips. Ooh, another Nazi blaster. Awesome, awesome, awesome. As truly as I sang that mildly to the tune of I'm stuck on Band-Aid brand. Oh dear. Like, I promise I'm not always cringe. Okay, well, we'll have to blow that one up. I've learned to back away. So you better not be impossible now. Just blew the shit up out of you. Oh, you're gonna be impossible too. How dare you? Back away. Okay, disciple, just run right into it. Skills package, okay. Alright, alright, alright. We're good. We're good, we're good. Good shit. Good soup. Okay. So there's that done. Now I want to go back. And we're gonna go find Kelborn? Yeah, I think it's Kelborn. Because Celeborn is from Lord of the Rings. I have too many nerdisms in my brain right now. Is that a piece of it? Yay! We got one piece. We only need 2 more. Alright, we're gonna do this. Speed time. Go, speed racer, go! Honestly, I don't leave these jungles until I've, like, literally explored every last possibility. So we're gonna be out here for a while. Oh, we just... What? Did I just randomly get a lightsaber from that? Oh, I did. That's cool. How long ago did you eat a lightsaber, bro? I mean, I'm always down to randomly get lightsabers. More the merrier. I've got way too many Jedis in my party without them. And there he is. So we're gonna check the remains. That's just a scope. I came across Scout. They weren't moved to talk. They mentioned something about a colonel. I don't like the fact that it's skipping him. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Tobin's the one who landed up and fire on our ship. Who is General Vaklu? Who are those scouts? Off he goes. I don't know why it skipped his dialogue. It's been doing that a little bit. I think it's the restored content mod. Okay, we're going to check our map. Wait a minute, I can actually go this way. And go up here. Full circle. And then we're going to go do another full circle, because there's like 3 pathways I can take. Alright, so nothing here. Awesome. I've got a lovely bunch of lightsabers. Diddly-dee. Here they are, standing in a row. Pum, pum, pum. Blue ones, green ones, some that are really red. Actually, don't have a red one yet. I should. I'm amusing myself. Let me have it. Okay. So I have in front of me. Okay. Mechanic time. Can I cannot get a break? I cannot get a break. I don't know. I'm having fun with puns tonight. There's that. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the Jedi Man. Can y'all tell it's late? I need human interaction. Why am I buzzing? You're about to tell me that my sugar's high. I know, I've been high for days. It's called being sick. Yeah, it's better. Still high. Not much I can do about it. Okay. This is where the world gets interesting. I think I'm gonna go this way first. Because I try to explore every pathway and make sure there's no other way to go. Okay, Bulma is not what I'm looking for. So we're looking for a possible dead person. And we're trying to finish out... Oh, look at you. Are you Kumas? How can I help? So what happened? How can I help? I'll go drive off to Bulma's. And by drive off, apparently we mean murder. I don't know why it suddenly quit deciding to actually talk to me. That's so weird. Because before, like, the dialogue was working fine, so I don't know what's going on. Talk to Cliff. Off he runs. Light side points increased. Perma key charges linked to it. Leave it alone. Okay, we'll leave that alone. We don't need to do anything with that. Okay, so now we can go to that side. Do, 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 do. So we found him alive. Oh, this is a lesson from Kreia.
Wait a moment. Do you see that Burma over there?
Look, you can hear them attacking.
There's basic instincts, urges, dominated by
He's
every
waiting.
breath and every moment, primal and unsophisticated.
I feel it.
Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them.
Bro, it's gonna die before you finish talking, Kreia.
Use the force to create a barrier.
Take 'em down.
Make it with care.
I'll try.
Let me handle this.
He's still just
Let me handle
beating the shit out of
But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold, violence especially.
Thank you. I never knew about that.
Force is subtle and more powerful than people imagine. Keep an open mind.
I have gained Beast Trick. I also got to watch him try to beat the shit out of that thing the whole time I was talking.
You have left me an opening.
Okay, so while they kill that, I want to look at this. We found the missing Mandalorians. We have one more piece to the phase converter. Battle circle, price of passage. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing the information about a Zoc egg. Oh god, I'm betting I didn't actually do something correct. So we're gonna run back to camp. I'm going to go talk to that one sergeant again. What beasts are there? No, I'll be careful, okay. I think I'm actually gonna have to go talk to the captain or whatever it was back at camp. Because I'm pretty sure I forgot to actually go, hey, can I kill this Zoc egg? Because it should be there. What's a Zoc egg? I can defeat it. We'll see. Okay, so now that I've done that, I could, if I had talked to him fully before leaving, I would have been able to take Davril, but because I had not talked to him fully, I wasn't able to take Davril, so Davril's kind of pissed at me, but there's nothing I can do about that. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Speedy McSpeederson. So we've already gone that way. I wonder if they've marked Lost Mandalorian, Tuxin, Mandalorian Scout, Mandalorian Cache. Okay, so they have not marked where said Zoc egg might be. I like how I'm just willing to run with those things out, like, it's like, I feel like that's even more dangerous than running with scissors. Go attack the Malrus. Or the young Boma, I guess. I thought it was something else. Okay. Now we won't go back to camp until I find the rest of the quests, which I'm hoping is this Canuck. There's that Zoc egg. It reminds me so much of a couple creatures from like Ghostbusters, but also the Dark Crystal. Like just the way that it's drawn out. Alright, so let's check the remains. Got it. So there's that. Now to piss you off. Oh, you don't like me. Oh, it can resist that. Okay. You might want to focus on healing, y'all. Come on, Tiny Zake. 29. Okay. I'm gonna level up just for funsies. Strength, we could put up one. Honestly, actually, no, I need to put my wisdom up because as much as I wish I could do more. Let's... Is that stasis field? Yeah, that's stasis field, okay. As much as I wish like I could do more with my strength and stuff. Oh, green crystal, okay. I use that dark power a lot. And having that higher force is gonna help with that. So Zake gear, okay, so let's see. Troubles mechanics, got it. Missing Mandalorian done. Explosive situation, okay. Do. Time to run back to camp. Thankfully, Duxon's not like a super... Duxon itself, this initial part of Duxon isn't like super long. Let me make sure I'm going in the right direction. I am not. Turn around. Maps for the win. They stop me from going in the wrong direction repeatedly. Yeah, it should be right in front of me. Okay. Ta-da! Alright, time to talk to you first. Here's its ear.
Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
I'll be going. Talk to you. There's your pulse converter. Glad I could help you out. Very well, I'll be going now. Oh, I meant to tell him I didn't need that. Shit. Okay, Zarga. Glad I was able to return him to safety. Okay, so we got a power suit out of that. Run, we go.
I have lost. But there were others already.
You were so angry, Davril. Like, I feel like you just need a hug. It's all that time in that power suit made you pissed. Okay, time to talk to you.
Kelborn says you are worthy enough to face champion.
I'll be going now. Actually, let's see what he wants to fight with.
You have enough on swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. Kelborn chooses to...
Okay. Before we start that, though. We're gonna change my armor out on purpose because I would like to hopefully win this fight in the first try. Thank and you.
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you fight in the circle again...
Let's talk and see what he wants to fight with. We fight in the battle circle.
No terms today. Raylo will fight you as you are.
Okay, awesome. That means I can go back to doing this. Jalshay. Which lightsaber is my lightsaber? That's my lightsaber. That's my lightsaber. Hope you're ready for this, bro. This is like such a cop-out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Mainly because he hits like a bitch. Like, he does. He just takes me my fucking health out so bad. Alright. Got it.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and
Complete the Mandalorian battle circle.
You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the... We will not forget...
So we have that. Now we're gonna go look in this box. Got it. Was there something over here? There's a bag. Madakai adept robe. Nice, nice, nice. There's boxes. There's loot. I'm a mild goblin, I'm sorry. Lots of darts, which I know are more useful for Mira. Okay, time to go talk to Mandalore. Just gotta think about who the hell I want to take with me to Onderon.
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him.
Let him list my accomplishments. I'm going to bask in it.
Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Those are tough beasts.
Look at that.
You've earned some respect around here. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts? That was a tremendous help.
I do them all on purpose.
You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now.
I set off the detonator.
Quite a racket. Good work.
Had to fight through a pack of Kanaks and Bomas.
Someone makes loud noise in their territory.
You knew that would happen?
All you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something.
Ooh, I got a double-bladed lightsaber. Hold the phone. Of course, I can't look at it in that hand. Nice. Okay. Let's grab you. Really quickly, let's remove you. Add you. Okay. You. Let's... You don't have the prerequisites. See the item description. Oh, weapon proficiency lightsaber. Hold on. You have to level up the first time. Level up. Skills. Actually back. Demolitions. Awareness. Doing that on purpose. Conditioning. Immunity, fear. Add feet, okay. Powers. We're gonna add heal, and we're gonna add deflection. It's always the best two. Except now I can change you out. Ta-da. There we go. Alright, time to talk to Mandalore.
Are you ready to go to
Have you not anything but new scouts on third ship?
Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from ISIS. But that doesn't mean there aren't...
What do you know about Colonel Tobin?
General Vaclow's right-hand man. Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior. Back when we were fighting Vaclow's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaclaw wouldn't have any use for a poisonous chemical.
I'll be going.
Are you ready to
Let's go.
and have him start a shuttle flight check? After that, we'll head out.
So, Mandalore's going, and I have to pick someone else.
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want
I'm
the shuttle
tempted
bound
to
for Onderon
take...
within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is.
Oh, I'm so tempted to take Disciple because he's pretty helpful. But I think...
Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
I think I'll take Mira. She has a little better balance.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade. After the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion.
She's such a
It is
puppet
difficult to
master, but I
see.
love her to death.
Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where she wanders now, Mandalore? Why she gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe.
She has so much information, and it's just so insanely...
Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
There is so much attitude in that animation as far as like what Mandalore was looking at. So don't tell me that there's nothing behind those masks.
We've got company. Stealth targets
These bastards.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. None of them can escape. Let us join the battle.
Alright. This is the party configuration I want. Let's go. The upside is the Sith will continue to ignore the Mandalorians once they see me, other than this one, which is apparently just deciding he's going to murder the shit out of them. Yep, come on. Okay, there's these guys done. Come on. Apparently not done. There's more of you. There's a whole group of us. What do you think you're gonna do? We're gonna level her up a couple times. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, no. There's so much more of these than I'm used to. Remains. Pure bro synthesis. And I know that's not what it says, it's just what I always read.
You didn't think you were the only ones with stealth generators, did you?
Like he's already almost dead.
Over here. There are more of them.
God. They're gonna kill all of my Mandalorian friends, and I'm very upset by this. We're actually gonna level you up real quick, because you will be very helpful. I'll toss a wisdom stat in for funsies. Add revitalize, cause can. There we go, lightsaber form. Level 18, okay. That's what I want. Oh, Master Force Focus, awesome. 2-handed, add, powers, force channel, add that power, okay, oh, you have 2, awesome. Help out. This is where I get to have tons of fun. I get to just start assassinating people with lightning. I think I managed to save all of the Mandalorians this far. Hold on. I can see you. Like, I can literally see you standing there.
You have
Should be a decent opponent. I love all the XP I'm getting. I'll level up a few times. We're gonna do this though. It's probably gonna be a while before I get another level up, but I'm fine with that. Treat injury is a better idea. Red feet. Powers. Beast confusion, interestingly enough. Revitalize. I still have another level up, damn. Level up, skills. You only have 2 that I level. Powers. Ooh, nice. More Master Battle Meditation. Attributes. Okay. So this is where you start to fall off. Doing that's fine. Demolitions. Okay. Feats. Add that feat. That's gonna be better than nothing. Powers. Shocky time.
This one is mine.
God, there's more. I will admit I'm not used to this many enemies appearing. Great for the amount of EXP. Not necessarily great for anything else. See, I'm not used to there actually being like a near endless continue. Oh, remains. We did accidentally lose. Whoa, hold on. What is that? Oh, I can't look while we're in battle. I think we did unfortunately lose a single Mandalorian. I love how many of these guys are just completely hand and foot, couple blasters, a sword. This is depleted. Yours isn't though. No, we lost another Mandalorian. Shit. Okay, I can't go in there. There we go.
Trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to.
Looks like others still fighting them. Okay, so I have to take him. I think I'm gonna take her. Because if I remember correctly, Mira is better. I just want to look at their skills real quick. think I am gonna take Mira. Although I guess I could. I mean, on a technicality, I could just take Mandalore alone. It's just not as fun. I do like having 3 people. I think I'll take Visas. I haven't taken her, so we'll take Visas. And I have pretty much all the good stuff. Anyway, time. It is 1:05 in the morning. So I think I am actually going to call it here. I know that it says Onderon, and we are going to go to Onderon. We'll probably do so later today. I am just, after the last couple nights of staying up to do this, I'm kind of tired. And we've already been at it now for just under 3 hours. So I think what we're going to do is let this happen, let this finish, and then we will end on Onderon. So we have Gonederon to it. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Technicalities.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness.
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost.
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter.
Strong word, Your Majesty, but there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side, increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps, but we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Okay. So Kavar is here. Look at that shit. But yeah, as I said, we are going to end here. I'm gonna let him finish.
Down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square.
Lots of
It might
anti-air.
be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
He's like, yeah, they don't like us. Alright, so when we get back, we are going to have to, I don't want to say upgrade, but we're going to have to update Vsauce a bit. Because I have not played with her in my party for quite some time. In fact, I don't think I even have her armored out. I do. Okay, that's good. Oh wait, hold on. I have better shit for you. We'll just give you the Onasi blasters. Because those are better. Okay. Other than that, we are going to get ready to leave out of here for now. I will see everyone possibly later today, if not tomorrow night. Today night? Tonight? I haven't slept yet, so is it today or tomorrow yet? Okay, Thursday. Possibly later Thursday or Thursday night. I don't know. I know that I have some time Thursday during the day. It'll probably be no cam, but I would at least still be able to be here and do the fun stuff. So, other than that, I hope everyone has the best day, night, evening, morning, whatever that they can. And I'll see y'all very soon. Bye, everyone.